The Pat McGann Show is presented to you by Tiege Hanley, uncomplicated skincare for men.
Episode 5. I'm Calvin Evans, and these are the Epstein Files.
All right, welcome in. I am happy to be back here. I can't believe this is our 5th episode, the final episode of summer. We're closing out the month of September. It's harvest time. Are you harvesting?
I harvested already.
You did?
Yeah. I just had my son.
You had a baby.
Yeah.
That's a huge harvest. I want to talk about that.
The beans.
Everyone else should be working on their harvest too, because your data, your personal information is being harvested, and soon your identity will be stolen and lost forever. But we're not going to get too deep into that. I'd rather talk with my guest. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of The Pat McGann Show. I'm with Calvin Evans, a good friend of mine, great comedian from right here in Chicago, and a new father as well. We got to kick off with that. Are you exhausted?
Man, I love my son, so I'm saying that right off the bat.
Oh, that sounds like a big disclaimer.
Yeah, I love my son with all my heart. He's my namesake, and being a father is overrated.
It's overrated.
It's overrated. People was like, man, it's gonna change your life. It's the best hood you'll ever be a part of. I'm like, nah, it's overrated. It's overrated. Especially like babies. It's the same thing every day. Like they not advancing none. It's like wake up.
You're seeing no changes. No development.
No, and that's
come
on. There's no motivation for me.
It's a miracle.
This
baby is a miracle.
A miracle?
And you named him after yourself?
Yes.
That is arrogant.
No, but this is the thing. He's not a junior.
Another Calvin?
He's not a junior. But
he's not a junior. Okay.
No, he's not a junior. So like my middle name starts with M. I'm not gonna say it on, but his middle name is Cole. So my family calls me by my middle name.
You're not gonna say your middle name?
No.
Why? Because did I scare you with that personal information harvesting?
I mean, they got once they scanned my face for me to open my phone, I gave it up.
But I love you got Cal on your hat.
Yeah.
Did you hook him up? To see like was he born and you slid one of those?
Not yet.
It's like a stocking cap.
No, not yet. You talk about like the beanie.
Yeah, the
baby beanie.
Yeah. You give him a Cal beanie?
No, not yet. His head was too small. He was very small. So I want to get him right once he like even.
Where
out.
was this child born? Where was your baby born?
He's born in Orlando, Florida.
Orlando,
Disney World.
Orlando. You ever see Book of Mormon?
I did, yeah.
I love Orlando. So born in Florida.
Yes.
Right. Have you taken him to Disney World yet?
No, he not doing nothing. If I go to Disney World, it's just me carrying a 10-pound bag of rice around. That's what it is. It's like
that's what he is, 10 pounds?
Not yet. No, actually, he was born. He was 6 pounds, but he get his weight is like getting now. So
yeah,
he was pretty small.
You got to be loving it. It's a whole new act, a whole new.
Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to. I want to attack it from a different angle.
You got to absorb it all first.
Yeah. But no, man, that's my guy.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And you start off with a boy?
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
No, I'm done. I started and finished with a boy. That's
you already
it.
had surgery?
No, not yet.
Done? You out of the game?
No, I'm not. I don't think.
Would you do that?
Would I do it? Yeah, I think so. But once you get the surgery, it's still like a period of time where you can still have a baby though, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. Is there?
Yeah, because like you got to get everything out.
Well, I think first you're too sore for a while, and then you gotta. I don't even know anything about it.
Yeah, because
we're talking about vasectomies, guys. Here,
yeah, because I think they say once you get the vasectomy, then it's like a period of time where it's like you still are before it's like all gone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so
there's still some residuals. Mm-hmm. Well, I would get it done soon too because the medical community is not. It's not looking bright. The future.
Tell me about it.
We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot going on in medicine. It's kind of like doesn't exist anymore. Science. It's out the window. New stuff going on.
I picked a bad time to have a kid.
You can't take Tylenol anymore. Yeah, don't give your baby Tylenol. I hope his mom didn't take any during the pregnancy.
No, Tylenol. I feel like because Trump he said something about Tylenol.
Yeah.
But I feel like anytime he says something about something, I feel like it's because he about to come out with his own brand of Tylenol. like it's like he's like this is like you have to stop doing it. And he like shit on it, and then he be like buy Trump all like Trump and all. It's like oh okay. He got Bitcoin, and then I just saw they selling like fast passes to the United States.
Yeah, you can have like a gold member citizenship
for $1 million.
Yeah.
And where does the money go?
Who knows? I mean, come on.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's
right?
It's like I can't trust anybody that's like in the business of business, you know? So it's just like, come on.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think it's
think-
kind of a little shady. But anyway, you got a lot going on. You got your baby boy. You're still working. I know you were in. Where were you this weekend? You were in
Madison.
Madison. Okay.
Madison, but I was with Craig Robinson. I was opening for Craig Robinson.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
cool.
It's
I've
not-
never worked with him. I've seen him on the calendars a lot. I love that he's still doing live shows. And does he still work with the piano?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
yeah.
that's his like man. Matt, he's a masterful piano.
You play the
player.
piano too, don't you?
I started playing the piano during the pandemic. I'm like a novice between novice. I'm like intermediate. I say I'm intermediate now. 5 years playing the piano, but like watching him, it's like God.
Are you
Damn.
self-taught?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. YouTube.
No kidding.
Yeah, I went on YouTube during the pandemic, and I was just like, you know what? I want to learn a song.
Teach yourself piano.
Yeah,
That's badass.
yeah. I feel like I enjoy, like it was always a passion of mine to like want to play the piano, and then 2020 came, and I was like, I got the time, so let's do it.
Do you play a different instrument?
No, I never played instruments. No,
Is it difficult?
no.
Really?
And I'm not gonna say that it's not difficult. I think because I wanted to do it so badly since I was a kid that I always like my brain was like just open to like, all right, yeah, sit here and then once.
That's how I was with juggling. I taught myself how to juggle.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I should have directed that as something better.
Juggling is like
I'm gonna
if you
start
don't-
doing that. I never thought about bringing that on stage.
Yeah, but like with juggling, it's like if you don't have enough of the thing, then you're not juggling. Like 2 is not enough.
Right? No, you gotta have 3.
Damn, at
You
least
start with scarves, light, like something.
You serious?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I taught myself. I was like, when I heard you say it's just I wanted to learn it.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about juggling. For some reason, I was like, I gotta learn how to do that.
Yeah, you don't strike me as a juggler.
That's why you're gonna be so surprised.
I can
take these lotions out right now and juggle them.
I can juggle.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that was just like from
man.
watching-
I was
it-
trying to come up with something that I could do that you couldn't do.
No, but I mean, it's not a lot I can't do. And I'm not saying like in an arrogant way, but like I feel like I grew up in a time where it was just like you didn't really have options, so you had to like your imagination was everything.
Right.
So like knowing how to like draw or like build things or whatever.
You have a lot of hidden talents like that?
I wouldn't say hidden. I guess it's hidden if you don't know. But like I don't think like it's things that you can do that you don't think about, and you oh yeah I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could change brakes on the car. I can, do a tune up or whatever. But it's like, it's just to me in my mind, it's like I look at people like from like the 40s and 50s. It's like as an entertainer, like they tap dance, they sing, they play the instrument. Where it's like you have to be like all
Very versatile.
right. So to me, it's like that's how I grew up being like I want to be able to do everything. So
Yeah.
I try to.
Can
do
you tap
everything.
dance?
No.
Well,
But I think if I watch
get on
somebody,
YouTube.
I think if I watch somebody, like that's to me, I don't learn. Like you can't tell me how to do something. You have to. If you do it, and I'm watching. I'm like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how the piano was for me. It's like I can't read a book.
Do you use it ever outside of comedy playing piano? Like you just play, or is it really to enhance your act?
No,
And
I have a baby grand piano in my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's how much I just love the piano. So like I sit down at the piano and just play.
That's your escape.
Yeah.
Like what do you play? What kind of?
R&B music.
Oh yeah.
R&B music, and then I try to just like
You sing?
I start singing once I start playing the piano, but I never I did like children's choir growing up.
Do you ever have your baby at the piano with you? They put the
his neck not strong
the
enough?
Bjorn on. Do you have one of those?
We have
I recommend that.
we have one, but he's so small. He just like slouched down in it, and then
Right.
his head disappeared. And I'm like concerned. I'm like,
You think
take him
you think he's gonna be able to breathe?
out. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Cause like
Yeah.
he like up here, and then he like half an inch, and it's like where's his head at? Like get him out of there. Like that looks stupid.
Well, he'll grow into it. Don't give up on it.
No, I'm not giving up on it. It looked like a flaccid penis in the condom. Like it's like just take it off. Just take it off and let it be. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he's just like in there, and it's like his neck not strong.
You gotta adjust him.
Yeah, yeah.
Move him over. Stand him up.
Or tickle him or
Put
something.
the
just to-
band on him. All right. Well, great, man. So working with Craig Robinson, that must have been a good time. He that club too in Madison is lights out. That's
I
a
would
solid
say
club.
I haven't been to every club in the U.S., but I say top 5
yeah.
easily. Top 5 comedy. Like from the green room. The green room for the comedians is A1, and then I've never been to that club and it was a bad audience. Every time I go to that club, it's sold out or close to sold out, and they just come to have a good time.
Yeah. There's something about Wisconsin too. Wisconsin has great crowds. They're
Yeah.
always ready to go.
And I've never like, I remember I was there for a week headlining, and the crowd was so unreal that I think I started trying to sabotage myself comedically. Well, I'm like, let me just do this old joke just to see. And I'm missing the words, and the crowd like, yeah. I'm like, oh, y'all can't be this good.
Right.
Yeah,
but they like it too much.
Yeah. Comedy on State, amazing club.
Yeah, that's great, man. I love that you are working with Craig, and when he goes up there, how much time are you doing before him?
This weekend I just hosted.
Okay.
I hosted. Ralphie Roberts was a feature act.
Oh yeah.
So it was just fun.
They know each other, right?
Yeah, they do.
Ralphie and Craig go back.
Mm-hmm. So Ralphie, he sings. He's a singer. I don't know if you know this. Yeah. So he sings. He has like songs and stuff in his act. And then he comes up with Craig, and then they do a song together. So it's like, man, it's a very entertaining show. It's comedy, and it's also entertaining. So it's like you just kind of get like a full.
That's great. You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. So Craig also, we love to talk about the Chicago connection here. He's from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Where did he go to? Like, do you guys know him?
You said, do we know him? Well, Ralphie started around the same time as Craig.
Oh, okay.
So they've known each other for I don't know 20 plus years or so. I'm not sure how long they started. Let's say 30 years. They've known each other. And then my parents went to school with Craig.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, your parents are young.
Yeah, very, very young. They like 35. I'm 40. They 35.
Are you 40?
I'm 40.
Are you?
Yeah, I just turned 40 this year.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be just becoming a father at 40.
Yeah,
you're ready, man.
Yeah, and that's what I was like super.
That's why you're
about.
saying it's overrated, because you've been single for too long.
But you know what? Single in the sense of I haven't had to be responsible for anybody.
Yeah.
But I think the great thing is like I'm not chasing anything. Like I feel like when I met you 15 years ago, I started out in comedy, Zanies and stuff like that. I'm 25 years old, and it's just like I want to do so much. But now at 40, it's like I've been on TV, I've done some roles, I've traveled, I did comedy, so I'm not chasing anything anymore. And I feel like, all right, yeah, I can sit down and give whatever I got to a kid,
Yeah, you are one of the guys that has like made the most out of being here in Chicago, because there are a lot of opportunities here. Mm-hmm. You never moved.
I did.
Oh, you did for a little bit?
I did. I went to LA from 2018 to 2021.
Oh man, see, I there's an era of my life that I just blank out. And it really starts probably around 2012 until yesterday. I don't remember. It's all blur.
But you know what? You moving and shaking, and you've been moving and shaking for some time now. So for me, that 2018, like the end of 2018, because
so you kind of got sent back during COVID. You were like, I'm coming back. Like
So the top of 2021, I came back. So COVID. I don't count the COVID year. Yeah. So it was like 2018, 2019, COVID hit, and it just, took, we was the blip,
See, that was like, as I said, what I love about you is that you never moved, but now I found out you moved, and I'm just like, all right, let's wrap this up. This guy sell out.
But you know what? I hated LA.
Yeah.
I hated LA. Like as a comedian that gets regular stage time in Chicago, like coming up and then going to LA and then going to comedy clubs and they being like, are you on the list?
Yeah, because you had carved out such a existence here. And when I say about like making the most of being here, you mentioned doing some shows. You've been on Chicago PD, I know, Southside,
mm-hmm.
The Bear. You did.
I did The Bear. I'm not sure what season it was, but like the season. What season are they on? I don't know.
Are they season 4? See, I only watched like a little bit of the first season.
Okay, so I might have did like I think I did the third season. I was on the third season.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like they are on 4. Mm-hmm. And what was your experience doing that?
Man, it was because I didn't watch the show. I don't watch a lot of TV, so like not understanding what it was, not understanding like I don't know the characters. It was the same thing when I did Shameless. I didn't watch the show, and then I told people I was on Shameless, and I told people I was on The Bear. They like, you on it? I'm like, I don't watch the show, but So the role was like I was basically selling the things where you like try to get people to sell things to their friends and family.
Like a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, for lack of better
Amway,
words. Yeah.
Something like yeah.
Yeah, so I was like I guess one of the characters was like looking for like employment, and she came to one of my meetings, and I'm just like, all it takes is let's talk about network marketing.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about your network equals your net worth, and I was doing one of them spills.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah.
And it was so a good experience. Did you interact with any of the like stars of the show?
No, it's crazy in the actual. With TV, it's like you'll spend 2 hours doing something for like a minute and a half on screen. Now take that same time, and I was on screen for like 45 seconds. And I mean, like everything was like set up. They brought extras in, like everybody looking at me like they're like right this way. And like I'm not even that important to the whole grand scheme of the thing. So I go on stage, I'm saying my thing, and then the cast member, she comes in, she like sits down, they kind of get her like reaction to it, and then that's the scene. But I'm like, y'all took an hour and a half, set all this shit up,
right,
and then like for me to say this thing, and then for the show to come. And then people see me for like 15 seconds and they be like Calvin. I'm like, I was on there, but I'm like, whereas like Shameless, I had like an actual scene. I was in the scene with like William H. Macy, and then we had like an exchange, and that was like cool.
Oh, that must have been an experience. A little intimidating working with. He had like an Academy Award?
No, you know what? Yeah, well, yeah, he's a very established actor. So for me at the time, I didn't know what Shameless was, and I'm so caught up in like get these lines right. This was like my first like acting role. I'm like, get the lines right, don't fuck this up. But with him, I was just like, he was like cool, like he just seemed like a regular person. Like sometimes you're around people that's like, all right, everybody move. All right, he's coming in. It was just like, no, he was like super chill. We did the things, took a few takes. It was good.
You must be good in the room, like the audition, and that's always like for me, that's the biggest obstacle, the biggest hurdle. Like I cannot get comfortable. Do you have like something you do? Do you tell yourself something before you go in there? You got like a...
Well, two things. There's no more in-room auditions like that anymore. Everything is like self-tape ever since the pandemic. But prior to that, I sucked at like, because like I'm so trying to remember everything word perfect that I would go into auditions and then I was like, all right, I did it. And they'd be like, okay, cool. But this time, say it like this. I was like, I spent all last night practicing how to say it like this, and then as soon as you say change it, it's like start getting like just blacking out words. Like, I was in an audition maybe for like 30 minutes, and she was like, "It's fine." It's like a woman, like I'm just not performing. She's like,
"Don't you feel like you?" I want them to be like, "Just do it how you want me to do it, and then I'll do it that way."
Yeah,
I hate when they're like, "All right, give us something different."
Yeah,
do it.
But that goes to show you that a lot of when it comes to like TV and writing. It's like some things are more on the actor than the writing. Like I can give you a framework, but if you can make this more than what it is, and I think that's what makes great actors is that I turned these words into something amazing. And I think that's what they're looking for. It's just like, yeah, these words are words. Anybody can say words, but it's like comedy. Anybody can tell. You could write your joke down and somebody can say it, but what you bring to that, to the delivery of it is what makes it your joke, your material unique about you. And I think the same thing with acting is like, damn, I would have never said that like that.
Do you ever talk to like when you're with Craig? Do you ever talk to him about acting and like? I mean, because if I told my mom I was like working with Craig T. Robinson, she'd be like, "What? Can he put you in something? Can't you? You should be in Hot Tub Time Machine. You should be in a reboot of The Office. Why don't you?
No.
You think that people are just gonna like take you with them and on the ride?
Well, you know what? I look at it like I have this thing in my mind. It's like nobody owes me anything.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. Like nobody owes me anything, and I feel like the last thing he wants, as I imagine, like people probably send him messages all day, like I need it. Could you give me an opportunity? And just strangers. So the person that you feel try to be comfortable around and have a rapport with, it's like I'm not gonna ask you for that.
That's not how it works.
The fact that you was like, hey, come do these shows with me, that was more than enough.
Exactly.
So my thing is like when I'm around successful people or people that's doing it, hey man, how you doing? You good? How's your family? Like, all right, what's you getting into anything new where it's more like about you and as a person where we had this exchange versus just being like, oh, so what you working on? What you got coming up? And it's like to me, that's like essentially we talking about work. You know what I'm saying? Like comedy, like gigs, that's different where it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna be in such and such a, but I feel like when it like nobody really wants to talk about work or lack of work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just like, man, how you doing? Come on, let's go grab something to eat. Let's talk about some, some shit we did or, experiences or whatever.
Let's go grab some lotion, some skincare.
Absolutely.
Right?
I need a regimen.
You do. You need a routine.
I need a routine. That's it. A routine.
Something uncomplicated. This is what we have right here. We got Tiege Hanley for you. This is what I've been working on every week, Calvin. I try and like just make these the most organic, conversational ads
But I'm as you saying it, I'm looking at your face. I'm like, man, because when I walked up on you outside, I was like, man, you got like a glow about you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You could tell.
I could tell.
And you know that a glow. You were just spent time with a pregnant woman for the last 10 months. You know what it's like.
Yeah, she was pregnant for 10 months, man. It was crazy.
Isn't it that long? 40 weeks? Don't they say that the 9 months is like a misnomer? That it's actually more closer to, I don't know, but whatever.
I don't know.
I feel good. I am using this stuff, and I'm encouraging everyone that listens to check it out. Go to thanley.com. Go to /Pat. Throw in a /Pat, /Pat. You get a promo. You get like a discount. It's beautiful. And we're going to hook you up today. You're going to walk out of here with some serums.
The next time I come back, it's going to take probably about 3 or 4 years off of me.
Yeah.
And I'm black, so I'm going to look about 22. I'm going to look about 22.
I want to like start using that lotion as like a word. Like, my kids are always using brain rot. You familiar with brain rot, right? Like they talk about like 6'7" and all these. Like,
what is 6'7"? I'm not sure what that is.
Who knows?
Like
I've
been seeing it online, but I'm like, what is 6'7"?
I know. I just saw somebody like there was like a Chick-fil-A. Someone places an order and they're like order number 6'7", and like all these kids are going nuts in there cheering.
That's.
I mean,
I'm sorry I cut you off, but I hate the internet because I feel like when we grew up, whatever was like the thing to us, it was just a thing to us.
Right.
But now that thing gets to like circle the globe and become like, and like everybody's like, but you didn't even come up with that.
Exactly. You know what my kids say that I do like is glaze.
Okay.
Like if I'm like nicer to my daughter than I am, like, oh, you glaze her. Oh, she can't do anything wrong. Just glaze. And that's what I say. Like bad. This lotion. Oh man, that's straight lotion. You don't even like that. We're going to come up with like skincare brain rot.
Oh my God. Show. Why are you lotioning her right now?
Right?
Like you just being stop lotioning.
Putting serum on top. But speaking of my kids, I spent a lot of time with them. Well, not too much time this weekend, but hey, we had my kids' school had a fest, like a carnival. Mm-hmm. And I'm always talking about like stuff that happens or originates in Chicago. I was looking up carnivals, and it's really connected to like the World's Fair when they had that here back in the day, 1893. They had the Midway, and that's where they had all the games, all the freak shows, all that stuff, which kind of continues on today. But that was now the freaks work at the carnival. Yeah, they do.
They're not the show. They like, you work here too.
That's the trust that we put in these people is insane. Yeah. I mean, this is like a pop-up show. Like this is the original pop-up. Like comics now are always doing pop-up shows, come up out of nowhere. I mean, the traveling circus or carnival is really that. It's just a pop-up. And
no, you're right. It is. You got to trust. Like if something go crazy, like, hey, break this shit down. We out of here. Like right? That's how fast we can be gone. But also,
it's all folded up. Like the week leading up to, like the teas, all the rides are in the parking lot, folded up, and then they just
bam, and then now you're on a roller coaster.
Yeah, right.
Right. But it's also like this understanding is like everything is at your own risk at a carnival.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Everything is at your own risk. So it's like, all right, hey, that kid, his arm, they like, cool, tonight, get the number. We're gonna call you in the morning, and then you go back and it's like big. The thing is gone.
It is.
You like, oh no, the Zoltar, it was right here, the machine. I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That is what's wild too. Like as you're walking to the ride, you're walking over all the extension cords. Oh. Like, can you imagine that at Disney? You're walking through like, oh, hey, heads up for the cord. We got to tape that down.
You trip over it. Like the ride just stopped. Oh, they're like, fuck that guy. Like, you're like, my bad.
Every ride is a little bit like the dangerous names too. My kids were all about this freak out. It's called the freak out. They're dangling and they whip them across and I don't know who measures this stuff with the clearing of, like, they're scraping their school building. Like they're going right over the church, which is so wild to me too. Like, it's such a sacred place and they're whipping around, but yeah, they had a blast. But it is like, I love the games.
I never like carnival games.
You never like the games?
No.
See, I never really like the rides.
The rides are janky.
Yeah.
Right? Everything like loose. Like,
I mean, I saw kids throwing up, which my son had told me, he's in 5th grade. Like he said, Dad, a lot of us, they're going to try and eat as much as they can and then see who throws up. I was like, great idea. That's a good idea. Him and his buddies. Like great decision.
Let's talk about brain rot for a second. Let's circle. Let's bring it all together. Throwing up is not a good thing. Like it never feels good.
No.
But I guess the challenge of like I didn't throw up. Like kids are stupid.
Kids with throwing up, they are obsessed with that. My son came home sick. Wasn't even sick, you know. He came home early from school, and I'm like, "What happened? What's going on?" He's like, "I threw up, but just water. I just threw up water." Like, you didn't throw up,
right? You did.
You just spit up, and then you convince yourself, "I gotta go home." You know?
How do you throw up water? Like you just drank too much water, or you just
You make it up. You make up a story in your head. Then you go tell someone, "I threw up," and then you go home.
See, we care about kids too much now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like the internet made us care about kids.
Do we though? Because if we roll back earlier, it's like, "Hey, congratulations, your new dad." You're like, "It sucks.
No,
it's overrated."
But I prefaced that before saying I love my. You do. But I say we care too much. Is like we care too much about their well-being, their mental, emotional, all that stuff. Where I feel like we know our parents loved us.
Yeah.
Right. I know you love me because otherwise, why would you be doing this? Right. Every day. But the particulars, they didn't really care about the particulars. Oh, I'm tired. Get your go. Like,
right.
You got to go. And I feel like that is what teaches you how to be an adult.
Well,
right?
now we linger in the feelings and we spend too much time making them real, and then they become bigger, and it's just like you can't even handle it. I think the best advice you can give your kids is, someone's got it worse. Like, oh, really? That's bothering you? Well, guess what? You got a roof over your head, and your next meal's coming. Get the hell out of my face.
Yeah.
But get out there in the world.
But you can't say that.
I mean, I kind of do in a way.
No,
but
right.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to say that. But to me, it's like I have to be that brutally honest with you. You have 2 boys.
Yeah, I got a girl, 2 boys.
Right, but you have 2 boys.
Yeah.
And I think with a girl, you can be a little more softer.
For sure.
But with boys, it's just like, as a man, nobody's going to save you as a man. No man is going to be like, hey, let me pay for your life. Let me take you in and pay for your Nobody gonna do that for you. So as a father to a boy, it's like, hey, some days you just gonna have to suck this shit up.
Right.
Some you gonna have to do it hurt. You gonna have to do it tired. You gonna have to do it. But it's like I can't. Like I feel like
I saw a movie about Liberace one time, and he did that with a couple guys. Oh, he's like, I'll take care of you. Come,
but I think
come live with me.
I think Dahmer did that too. But but I feel like that there's some other things going on. But I think it's just always important to be like, hey, I'm going to acknowledge your feelings, but at the same time, you need to learn how to manage your feelings.
Right.
There's a time and a place to be like, oh man, I'm sick. All right, can you do it sick? Can you push through this?
That's true, man. Because
if you can't, then you're no good to whatever the thing you're doing. But if you can, then you have to find your limits. Like my little sister, she played I played basketball growing up. Like I didn't do no AAU sports like that. I played basketball outside, anywhere that basketball was available. Like I loved playing basketball. And I remember my sister, she started playing basketball. She was like in middle school or something. And I was doing some drills with her, like just trying to see where she at. And she like rolled her ankle, and you would have thought somebody shot her. And like you thought the way she fell down, I'm like, come on, get in the car, we out of here. Like I can't do this.
Right.
Because if this is us practicing, you doing a left hand layup and you fall, you're never gonna make it. So come on, let's get out of here. We wasting our time.
How'd she respond to that?
We left.
She hasn't picked up a ball since.
No, she played through high school.
Oh, okay.
But she just, I don't think, she wasn't as good as she could have been.
I always thought this was, I just want to share this. I know you did play a lot of hoops, but you went to a really great high school in Chicago where my sister teaches.
You know what? And that's funny because I asked her. I said, well, this was like years ago. I was like, I went to Lakeview High School. And then you said, my teacher. I said, Miss McGann.
Yeah.
Miss McGann. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you never had her as a teacher though, right?
No, I never.
You just knew she was in the building.
What did she teach?
She taught French and some Spanish.
Okay.
She still does.
Okay, I thought in my head I always Miss McGann was Spanish, but I didn't know she taught French also.
Yeah, man, we never got the chance to hoop together either.
Yeah,
we should have put like an all comics team together.
It's never too late,
right?
It's never.
You still play?
Yeah.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm scared to play. Not scared, but I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna roll my ankle, blow out my ACL.
Well, I ruptured my patella tendon in 2019.
Oh yeah, see, and then you're traveling. It's tough.
No, but I think the thing with that I think works to my advantage is I never stop moving. So I still bike. I bike 15 miles every day. I play basketball once a week. I would love to do it more, but just managing. Just
Dude, you're busy, man. You're biking.
I love biking.
Playing the piano, procreating, busy man.
Yeah, man. you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Lakeview High School, though, people should check this school out. Where's it at? It's on Irving and
Ashland.
Irving and Ashland.
I think it's the oldest high school in.
It is.
Is it in Chicago, Illinois?
It's the oldest high school in Illinois.
Wow.
18. I actually have it here, so I think I wrote it down here.
That's crazy. I
See
graduated.
all the research I did on Calvin Evans? 1874.
1874.
1874.
And I went to the University of Illinois. That's 1867.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I forgot you went to U of I. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lakeview's got a great. They filmed a movie there. There's a movie that came out in 1980, My Bodyguard, not the Whitney Houston, Costner, The Bodyguard.
It was a remake of that.
Yeah,
that one was a remake.
This movie was great. I mean, it was like some kid moves to Chicago. His dad's running a hotel. Like, he's got money. He gets picked on at school.
But why are you going to Lakeview?
They moved there. They moved to Chicago.
No, I get it, but it's like, why would he go to like a private school? His dad got money.
Yeah, right. Well, maybe they portray it as it's not a private school, but it's maybe the way they, it was a good school though.
Okay.
Lakeview was a good school.
Yeah.
So they, this kid's getting picked on, and then he hires a kid who's like known to be a loner, like kind of a scary kid. Like he may have killed his brother. He's got this like background about him.
But he's still in school though.
Yeah, he's still in school. He hires him to be his bodyguard from these bullies. The bullies like Matt Dillon. You know Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in this movie. George Wendt, Joan Cusack, Martin Mull. It's classic.
I met Joan Cusack.
Oh, you did? In one of your...
no, this is the thing. I didn't meet her. I worked at Party City in high school, and she came in looking for Barney decorations.
No kidding.
No bullshit.
In Party City. Where at? Where was this at?
On Addison, across the street from Lane Tech.
Oh yeah.
I worked at that my senior year of high school, and I'm in there because at the time she was doing T-Mobile commercials.
What were you at Party City? What was your title?
And
committeeman, mayor.
I whatever they told me to do, I did. So I was like stop. So I was like have to like fill the shelves, go get stuff, whatever. It's like
Yeah, you're hustling.
Menial work. And I remember like the back wall was like all the party decorations. It's like pictures of it and numbers. And she was standing there, and I remember she was in a T-Mobile commercial at the time. And I'm like, she was like, "Excuse me, do you have any Barney decorations?" I was like, "That's kind of old, but I can go check to see if we got it." And we didn't have it, but I was like, "Damn, that's Joan Cusack."
And did you say like, "I know who you are. I recognize you"?
No, I wasn't starstruck, but I was just kind of like, I'm always in my head where I'm just like, "Oh man."
Is she tall? She looks tall.
No, she was like small.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she looks tall to me. Yeah, she's in that movie. I think it's like one of her first, because her dad's in the movie too. I guess he must have started the acting in the family, the parents maybe. Jennifer Beals is in it. I don't know. I think she might be from around here too. But that's a great movie. And if people are curious about Lakeview High School, a lot of shots of Lakeview High School in that movie. But yeah, beautiful school.
My Bodyguard.
My sister still teaches there. She's still there.
The setup started to sound like Karate Kid at first.
Yeah.
We just like kid moves to a new school. But instead of learning karate, he just paid the dude.
Right.
And then through their interactions, I didn't see the movie, but I'm assuming that he like, oh, I got to know this guy, and we became friends, and he's a human being, not just some bully. Is that the gist?
It
of
goes
the movie?
that way. Yeah.
Okay. See,
the bully helps him out. Big brawl at Lincoln Park Zoo at the lagoon where they used to have like the paddle boats. Mm-hmm. Great scene there. Matt Dillon gets his nose busted. Yeah, you should check it out. All right, so. Now you got your show at Zanies. You're still doing the Saturday night
Calvin Evans After Hours.
After hours?
Yes.
And that's been running
about 3 years now. I want to say 3. I can't. It's been so long. It's like 3 years. I can't remember. But I'm gonna say this. Let me look in the camera. It's the best late night stand up comedy show in Chicago. 11:15. The best late night stand up at 11:15. You know that 11:15 show at Zanies back in the day. It was a graveyard.
For sure.
It was like, drunk people. It's like 5.
Man, when I would host there, the 11:15, because it would just be a continuation of the first 2. There were 3 shows. The headliner would do 3.
Yeah.
Right? And that 11:15 show, oh my God. I mean, you're getting out of there at 1 a.m. And if you're performing, you're doing your 3rd show, you're like, did I do this before? Did I do this? Did I say this already?
But with less laughs and people.
Yeah, right.
And to me, I always hosting there at the time, like being a young comic, that was like the show that humbled you. Like you'll have a great Friday, your Saturday shows, and it's like you on this high, and then you get to 11:15, there's like 10 people in the audience, somebody sleep.
But now you got a different show, different energy, and now it's like a late night party.
It's a party. It's a good time.
And you play the piano there?
I do.
Yeah.
I close the show out with the piano every week, and that's always fun because for me, I'm not trying to be a singer, musician. For me, it's like, oh, this brings everybody together. Like music is the thing it's a thread that runs through all of us. Like, oh, I know that song, and now everybody's singing, and I'm infusing jokes in with the.
Who are you into in music right now? Who you listen to? Are you Spotify?
Spotify.
Yeah.
I listen. My Spotify playlist will just find.
Do you like when they make a list for you? When they suggest,
yeah. Sometimes they curate based on what I listen to. So I listen to like everything. I love R&B. So like it's like old R&B, and then they'll throw some new artists in there. I'm just like, this is amazing. So I'm always finding new music and just saving it. But I think the problem with music today is that we don't get to live with the artist music as long as we did. Like I used to like buying an album, and then I had an album for months, and like I'm just listening to this album till something new comes. Now we'll get a song here, a song there, and then we're not really getting to fall in love with that album. Yeah. So I didn't get
like who are some people you're listening to now that you like?
Right now, Giveon has a really good album out. He has like an old, it's very a lot of instruments in it, and like kind of like. I'm not sure what tone he sings in. I want to say like baritone almost. Not baritone, but he got like a deep voice. It's another artist called Elamine. He has like an amazing voice. I gotta
up my music game. I feel like
I don't. When people don't listen to music, because I feel like music is the soundtrack to my life.
Yeah.
Like if I hear a song, I can tell you where I was at, what I was doing, what I was wearing, what was going on. Like that's how I live with music. Where it's like I need music to give me like a.
I put it on in the morning, and my kids, it drives them nuts. I wake them up with music. Sometimes I wake them up with that reveille, the trumpet, like the, and then I'll go into like some morning music. Yeah. I got a good playlist for them. That is a mood changer.
What's your vibe? Like, what's your type of music you like to listen to?
I listen to everything. I really do listen to a lot of different stuff.
But I'm saying, like, if you had to pick, like, this is my playlist. Like, if I'm driving in a car, let's say you driving to another state, what you listening to? Like. Artist wise,
I'm probably listening to some 90s rock, but I do like listen to hip hop. I listen to I don't listen to country, but I kind of run it. Okay. Like really. I'm trying to think who I'm listening to now. It's funny now you're seeing like Nirvana sweatshirts, like my kids' age. I saw a woman walking down the street the other day. She must have been like 70. Nirvana sweatshirt, like. They're all everywhere.
Yeah, they sell them at Target.
Like you can't name one song. They
sell it all at Target.
Yeah, they do.
Slipknot, Nirvana, Metallica. It's all at Target.
Yeah, it is. You know what else is at Target? Well, it's not yet, but it's at CVS and Nordstrom Rack. T. Hanley skincare.
Now it's
It's a legit product.
Now, is T. Hanley a person or that's the brand?
It was a person.
Okay.
It's a family name.
Okay.
That continues to this day. Now it lives in lotions and potents. I don't know. What are some other ways you can describe?
Serums?
Yep, it's serum. Scrubs. They got body wash. They got the whole line, man. Check out teachhanley.com. Get over there. It's affordable. You're going to see results. High quality. I like the AM, PM. I'm in a good routine with this.
Okay.
I got the morning stuff that I put on. It's got a good smell to it. It kind of wakes you up a little bit when you put... Do you use anything?
I'm like up and down. I was for a period of time, and then I stopped just because like I wake up and bike in the morning. But I think this after my bike and I shower, I think this would be a good. Like,
you bike in the morning every morning.
Yeah.
Did you do it today?
Not today. When I'm with the baby.
Oh, okay.
So like now I'm in Chicago.
Does the baby come with you on the bike?
No, baby too small, man. The baby can't even go on a plane. His baby just on
the baby can go on a plane.
I said no, it's too small. I'm not taking. I despise anybody that brings a small child on the plane.
Yeah.
Unless you just have to go, but take a overnight flight.
Yeah.
To me, out of courtesy to be like, take a red eye flight. That way, it's not a lot of people on there.
Well, at this age, baby's sleeping a ton.
No, he sleeps during the daytime, but overnight he up.
Oh, he's a night owl.
Yeah,
You gotta take him to after hours.
I will.
Yeah, he'll be.
I can
up.
like when I say I'm not lying. 3, 4. Once he get like 3 or 4, it's like you coming everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And you're gonna learn. And you're gonna watch. You're gonna be able to sit in the green room.
You gonna incorporate him?
No.
Sit him up on the piano.
You know what? I think by the time he's 5, he should have something.
Like what? His own YouTube channel?
No, he should have like something in terms of like stage presence.
Have you done that with your child yet? Like this is what I think about. Like when your kid's born, like you should almost register a Gmail address, get him a website. Like I claim some domains for you. Mm-hmm. I got these handles. We're not going to activate them yet, but they're yours. You know, because this is your name. Have you thought about that at all?
I haven't, but I have thought about like a YouTube, like a blog of me just like talking to him about him and like where I am, because I feel like my parents, you know, we all know our parents, but it's just like, what was your mindset at? Like, what do you like?
You're talking about like Superman, like when Marlon Brando, when he puts the crystal in, and then he pops up, and you're like, son, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, but you too.
This is about women.
But that's what I want to do, because I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I feel like I have like a lot of wisdom, and I feel like if tomorrow I'm gone, like right now, like if you go on my YouTube, my social media, everything, I'm putting everything that I have that I've ever recorded online, because like this is for my son. Where it's just like, man, my dad did things like this is his his viewpoints and all that, and so yeah, I will make something where I'm like talking to him. If I don't write it down, then it's gonna be like that
would be a treasure for him.
It's gonna be like a Calvin Bible.
Yeah,
the Calvin's Bible, where it's just like, man, have my father write some stuff in there, just like advice on confidence and whatever what that means.
I mean, that's a great idea. You think he'll watch it, or you think he'd be like, oh man?
he hit the 2X button.
You know that's gonna happen.
I do that. I'm so glad they added that to Instagram, because I don't have any patience.
Watching higher speed.
Yeah,
that helps.
Like if I'm trying to fix something, like car wise, anything, like if I'm like looking at a YouTube video, because a lot of times it's just like a lot of exposition before. So guys, what you want to do is shut up, just show me the thing. Like in this, all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love that you're doing that. I don't know how you have the time, but you are hustling constantly. I know that. And you always got something. You got a lot of interests. You got like a little bit of a Renaissance man going. You're playing music. You're writing. And I know you're a little bit of a collector. You're into hoops. You're what do you call it? Sneakerhead? I
feel like sneakerhead has been bastardized over the last 6 to 7 years.
6, 7.
6, 7.
See what they do to us? Mine's rotted.
Yeah, man, we got to put a little lotion on it. It ain't bad. You just got to put a little lotion on it. We got
That's
lotion.
All we need.
Just a little bit of lotion. You got to moisturize it. Yeah. So I've actually slowed down. I still buy shoes, but at the rate that I was buying shoes 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, it was like it was problematic.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
Man,
like more than Imelda Marcos. What the hell was her name? She was known for a lot of shoes.
I have a few hundred pairs of shoes.
A few hundred.
And
where do you store them? Do you have like a?
I bought my house 2023. I have a whole room dedicated to it.
You have a shoe room.
A shroom.
A shroom?
Yes.
Is that what they're called?
It's a shroom. But yeah, it's more passion. Like to me, it was like it started as a kid wanting something, then getting older, and then having the means to get the thing that I wanted, and then turning it into obsession. And then it was like when you had like a band or a group that you was like, oh man, they like a logo, and then everybody got on. It's like, oh man, this ain't even fun no more. And that's how I felt.
Because everyone was getting his shoes.
Yeah.
Were you selling them? Were you flipping them?
No. I've sold some shoes, just out of like I needed some money, but then I'm at a place now I give shoes away.
What size do you wear?
I wear a 12.
Dude, I wear a 12.
Come by the house.
Hook it up.
Next time I see you,
I'm gonna come into the shroom.
Yeah, because what happened is over the years, like when I was living in an apartment, and I'm like the apartment was overrun with shoe boxes.
Yeah,
like I had a closet. It was like to the ceiling. And it got to a point I was like, all right, it's time for me to go. So I buy my house, I move all these shoes, I pack them up, move them, and then I create this room where I take, because I used to love I keep boxes.
Where'd you move to?
I'm in Inglewood.
A Chernins?
Inglewood.
Move into a Payless?
It was a closed Filene's basement. It's shut down. I got it on the market for low. But so once I got the room, and then I took all the shoes out the boxes and put them on the shelves. It was like, okay, now I can see it, because in a closet in a box, it's like I forget that I.
What'd you do with all those boxes?
I threw them out.
Oh, you did?
I threw all the boxes out, and it was crazy.
No dioramas?
You know, and when I thought about it, the amount of boxes that I had could have been a whole, like literally 2 refrigerator boxes, garment boxes actually, 2 of like flattened Jordan boxes, like to the top. That box was probably about 100 pounds.
Oh, I bet.
Having to get it out the house, like that. If I would have found like an artist to just take that, he could have something. It would have been something beautiful. Of all the Jordan boxes from, like, I'm talking about years and years.
Is it straight Jordans? That's what you collect? That's what you buy?
So yes. So that room is particularly Jordans. And then I have a closet that's just like Nikes, Adidas, you know, a few Pumas. So it's like I got an all around closet space, but that room is dedicated to Jordan.
Man, you got to hope your son grows into a size 12 at least.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna have these shoes forever. Like, that's how many shoes I got. Like, if I never buy another pair of shoes again, I could still be wearing.
Do you know what pair that you would like want to be buried in? And would you want the full casket? Would you want your feet on display? You know, they do that in the East Coast. Like here, like, do you go to wakes and they have like the person on display, laid out, just the top open, right? Just half.
You just get to see you don't even know if they got pants on.
Yeah, they may not.
Right.
It's like they're on a Zoom call.
You just peeking. I knew you didn't have. They taking the over and under on the pants or not? It's like.
But on the East Coast, they call it full couch, where like the whole casket opens and you see the legs and feet too. I'm thinking you might want to have your shoes on display. Have your feet out.
My hope is that whenever hopefully a long time from now, when I die, that shoes will be the least of my, like, I'm so far beyond that where it's just like, man, just bury me in some shorts. Bury me like I did some sleep clothes.
But if you had to pick a pair, what's your favorite pair?
Oh man, that's a good
question. The original Jordans, right?
I don't have. I mean, I got like some retros of that, but the first pair of shoes I bought in high school, the Jordans I still have to this day in the box, in the bag that I bought them in with the receipt, is a pair of Jordan 3s. They came out in '88 when he won the dunk contest. So this was the second retro of them. They came out in 2003. I was in high school working at Party City. I bought them and I carried them with me throughout life. So I think to me that was like, I wanted something. I worked, went to the store. It was a store called Tony Sports. It changed since then, but Tony Sports, and this guy worked at his name. Can't think of his name right now, but I was like, man.
Tony?
No, it wasn't Tony. There was a franchise at that point, but it was an older guy. And I remember, I want to say his name, Mark. And I was like, can you hold these shoes for me? I get paid next week. He's like, I got you. And he held them for me. And I went back and bought them. And for years, I would go back and like talk to him about, you know, whatever with his family. I haven't been back.
Dude, the only pair of Jordans I ever had were the originals.
Really?
Like the year they came out. Because I'm that age, right? So it was at 85, 84 when they came out. And I had the whites. Because they had the red and black.
Black and red.
Those
white.
are ones that you got fined for, right? Because they didn't have any white in them.
And that was a rumor.
And then I got the white ones that had the little white in. And I had those. I wish I still... And then after that, my parents were like, no. Because they heard, like, you know, people were getting held up for them. Or, like, yeah. Like,
they just
I'm going to get shot for my size 5.
They just they didn't want to buy you the shoes. That's what it came down to.
No one wants these. You know? I still got the starter coat, though. I used to, you know, get that starter jacket and those shoes. That was a look, man.
I used to thrift a lot, and I have a whole lot of baby shoes, like baby Jordans that I thrifted over the last 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this guy's set up.
Yeah. At least till he about 5.
You want him to take his first steps in Jordans?
I just want him to be walking straight. I don't care what he got on his feet. Like when I say like I love shoes and I love my shoes and like I still like enjoy searching and finding shoes, but like it's like I'm not addicted like I was at one point. Like at one point it's like now it's like I live.
There's more important things going on.
Absolutely.
There are. We're growing up.
Yeah, like and that's why I say like with my son, after these shoes that I've curated for him as a baby, whatever he does after that, it has nothing to do with me, because I don't want him to grow up. Because I value this. This was something that I grew up with. Like you see kids today. I work with kids. Like they'll get a new pair of Jordans that just came out in a week. Laces frayed, the shoes.
Yeah. They'll take care of them.
And it's like, we wanted those things, and to afford you those things makes us feel like, oh man, I got my kids to think that. Like I don't give a damn about none of this.
Isn't it crazy though? Like we're dressing them up like we wore it. Like
Yeah.
Since I look at my kid, I'm like, you're like, why are you wearing the same stuff I wore growing up? You got the same, same vibe, same Jordan. I mean, maybe it's just what I'm buying, but I don't know. It feels like we should be coming up with other ideas.
It should, yeah. I feel like by now we supposed to be wearing those Star Trek outfits at this point.
Yeah.
Right? It was just one piece leotard. You got a little symbol or whatever, but what do we, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking to my friends. He's in his new Jordans, and we're talking about the new Star Wars movie. Like, what year is it?
We never moved.
Why is this the same? Nothing's
moved.
changed.
But that's the thing. Like when I'm watching all these remakes and reboots of like TV shows, movies, and stuff to come, I'm like, why are we like? It's like we're
stuck.
It's like it's a generation of people. It's like we have the money.
Yeah.
So we got to keep. They got hard Capri Suns, hard Sunny D. It's like, why are we stuck in these? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
And I feel like kids today, the kids that like the social media age kids, they don't care about anything. We needed Grant Hill to sell us Sprite. We needed some spokesperson to be like, oh, Michael Jordan eats ballpark Franks. I'll eat ballpark. But these kids will let another kid be like, yeah, so for Fortnite, I use these. And they're like, oh, man, the kid don't. It's like they're selling things to one another.
Yeah.
So they don't have any like high value, like, oh, I have to go. It's like anybody can sell them anything. And it doesn't matter who it is. But we stuck in this like, they bringing Rambo back. It's like, no, I don't want to watch Rambo. I don't care. It's like, just give me something new. And these kids are just like, yeah, I don't even watch. Kids don't even watch basketball. They watch highlights.
Yeah. And now, like baseball, they're watching the Savannah Bananas.
What is that?
It's like it's like the Globetrotters of baseball, because no one can watch baseball. Just like it's too boring for them, or too it's got to be wild and entertaining. They're doing flips. They're doing, I don't know.
That's sad.
It is sad. That's why you need to take care of yourself, and self-care is what we're all about here at the Pat McGann Show.
Put some lotion on it.
You need to put some lotion on it. Have a routine where you find something uncomplicated. Go to Teej.com. Go to Teej.com/Pat. Start your new routine today. It's affordable. And ladies, women out there, this is a great present. What a gift for your ashy husband, your dry ass, crusty, that crusty man in your life who's always flaking all over you every time you touch him. Part of his epidermis falls on you, cascades on your body, all the flurries that are hitting you.
Yeah,
that could be stopped with a little Teej.
Man, I like put some lotion on it.
Put some lotion on it. Straight lotion.
That's it. Like, hey, man.
All right, why don't we transition here into some headlines before we get out of here? I want to just talk about what's going on here in the world, and then play a little game, and then we'll talk about where you got coming up. Where are you going next?
I'm actually getting on a cruise this weekend.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm getting on a cruise. A 3-day cruise.
Where at?
Out of Orlando.
Out of
Orlando.
Right out of, is it a Disney cruise?
No. It's a Carnival cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the affordable ones.
All right, so tell people what the life is like for a comedian on a cruise.
It's jail. It's comedy jail. No, I'm just messing with you. No. It's actually for me. This is how I look at a cruise. It's being a professional comedian. I do 5 shows. I do 4 different 30-minute shows. I choose to do that, but I only need 3. I need 2 adult shows and 1 PG show. I do 4 different adult shows, and I do a repeat PG show for just family friendly comedy. So for me, it's like it's a good time. It's able for me like.
Is it different audience?
No, it's the same audience.
It's the same boat, same people.
Same people,
but
because there's so much going on the boat, people sometimes don't even make the comedy show. They're like, "Oh, you the comedian? I didn't go to any shows." So there, sometimes you cycling people in, new people, and then sometimes people like, "Oh, I'm coming back. So for me, just wanting to be like good.
How many people are on the ship?
Oh man, probably 3,000 people.
3,000. How many people can fit in the showroom?
150.
150. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, just, everybody don't make it. Sometimes people don't like dirty comedy. Some people don't want to see clean comedy. So it's a good time.
Do you get off the boat?
I used to, but once I've been to that port before, I sleep a lot when I'm on the boat.
Yeah.
Like rest.
It's a good
work
catch
out.
up time because you don't get a lot of. I hear the Wi-Fi is tough. Is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's good. You're a little separated. Have some time to yourself.
Yeah.
Hard to probably keep track of the news, but you might be aware of what's going on in today's world. Some of the headlines this past week. Well, the Jimmy Kimmel thing, obviously, that was huge. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad they reinstated him. I don't feel like it's like resolved completely because there's this. They've signaled that they might want to cancel more shows, but as a comic, right, this is alarming for us. We don't want to be silenced, and we need people to be holding up a mirror to society, and it's important. This was obviously a firestorm. A lot of people talking about it over the last several days, but I'm glad he's coming back.
I don't know as a comedian how I would feel coming back. If they was like, no, you could come back, I'm like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because what it felt like was, we lost a lot of money. People feel some way about this, and it's hitting our pockets. So let's bring them back. But to me, it's like, no, because if nobody canceled Disney Plus, would y'all be considering bringing me back?
Right.
If there was no uproar, I would have just went away. So I don't know how, if I'm Jimmy Kimmel, if I feel comfortable like even coming back, because it's tied to y'all taking a hit financially.
Yeah, I hope he talks about that and takes some shots at him and says what he wants to say.
Because it's comedy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, to me, great comedy is I'm questioning everything, and I'm framing it in a digestible way that it's like, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but if I can talk about it and make it funny, and I'm not doing anything wrong.
I mean, I never really, my Hulu Disney Plus expired when I just moved, and for whatever reason it just didn't transfer over, and I didn't was having a hard time.
Wait, your Hulu was tied to your address? Your Hulu Disney Plus?
I think it was like the credit card that I had on there had my old address on it. And then when it went to charge it again, it wasn't going through.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize that, and then they booted me.
Oh.
And I tried to get back on to re-register, and you ever screw yourself with this technology stuff? Like sometimes I'll make up an email address or make up like a different identity.
Now you don't remember.
And now I have like all these.
You don't remember the lie.
Yeah, I don't. And I got to untangle all that. I end up screwing myself. So, but hard to untangle yourself from Disney because they're everywhere.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
ESPN.
Yeah, you can't watch. You're not going to watch Monday Night Football. You're not going to, any of these. I'm not into the Star Wars and the superhero crap anyway, but like,
watch it,
my kids are watching Disney stuff. It's hard. It would be a task to get them out of your life.
I'm tired of streaming.
Yeah.
Like cable, if cable just said we got a flat, it's $100 a month, I'm buying cable. Because I got HBO, Showtime, Netflix, Hulu, everything $10.
Yeah.
At least.
And a million passwords. And a million, you can't even keep up with it. You're not saving money.
No.
You're not.
No, it was cool. Like, I feel like when they broke away, Netflix was like the first one to break away. It's like, I'm saving money. Now it's like, no. Everybody went solo, and I gotta buy a bunch of albums instead of just buying the group. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. So anyway, that was big news with Jimmy Kimmel, and then we touched on the Tylenol stuff. None of this stuff is very funny. That is like, I did a thing yesterday, WTTW, our PBS station, Channel 11, right? They called me and asked me to do a roundtable conversation about free speech. And it's like, and I'm coaching my daughter's basketball team, and we have practice like butting up against it. And I'm like, what world am I living in? It's like my to-do list is like, I had to go to the cleaners, grocery store, defend free speech, and then coach my daughter's basketball team. Like, that was like my list of the day. Like, why am I going out here having these conversations? It's kind of surreal.
Yeah, but the fact that we're still talking about free speech in a world where our president does whatever he wants.
Right.
It's like, what do we like when I joke, I said, I mentioned the Epstein files. It's like, okay, let's say we get the files. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
That's my feelings. Like, show it. We can have all the information. We've had all the information. We've pointed out, well, he did this and he got this many felonies and he's still president. So if we see the information and we have the information, as the people, what are we willing to do to act on it? Because at this point, it's like nothing.
That's why I'm encouraged a little bit, and I hear what you're saying about the Disney and the ABC capitulating to the backlash.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say capitulate. They capitulated to the government.
Right.
That was the first time they laid down and bowed down. But the fact that they responded to the backlash, that's encouraging, and that's what we have to do. We do have to,
I feel like
be heard.
The part of that is the business. That's the business of it. So like when Kanye said something about Jewish people, Adidas was like, "We out."
Yeah.
And then they looked and he was like, "Oh, we got 4 million Yeezy shoes sitting in the warehouse. Let's work this out. Let's figure out how to put some lotion on it." But you see what I'm saying? It's just like the money is like, okay, but with government, it's like, how do we? There's no business. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to find a way to moisturize it.
Right. We got to find a way to put some lotion on it. But yeah, so that's the thing about me. It's like I'm like what are you gonna do about it?
Right. Yeah, but it does feel like it's strange that it would be comedy that's targeted, but that's what they say. The first people that are silenced are the artists and creatives, and that seems to be like maybe a trend. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we just gonna do whisper comedy shows.
Other stuff coming out of the world of the arts, the creatives. A new movie coming out. People are fired up about this. I didn't hear about it, but it's One Battle After Another. It's a Paul T. Anderson movie. Paul T. Anderson, he did Boogie Nights,
Okay.
There Will Be Blood.
Oh, okay.
He's got one coming out. I think DiCaprio is in this one, and people are fired up. I don't know. I'm just kind of...
Do you go to the movies?
Not a ton. I'm trying to think the last time I went. I brought my kids to see a movie. I brought my daughter to see I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I didn't go. I had to sneak 5 13-year-olds into a R-rated movie.
What is it? Is it a reboot?
It was a reboot, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
They continue to do this.
No, I was just. I mean, I'm just like, oh, I thought that was like the old one. I'm like, why would you take her to go see that? But yeah, I love the movie theater. I love the movie going experience, and I feel like we're not getting blockbuster movies anymore.
Right.
And that sucks because I like sitting there eating popcorn.
Oh, I love going to a movie.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Still remember going to see Rocky IV. And people have forgotten about that movie.
How did you feel leaving out of there?
Oh man, dude, it was like an event. People were on their feet.
Yeah.
It was like a communal experience.
Mm-hmm.
What I saw? A movie I saw. I went to a buddy of mine was touring with Chevy Chase, doing Christmas vacation around Christmas. They were going around the country, and they would do show the movie and then have a conversation with Chevy Chase, which is awkward. And dude, you talk about someone who doesn't want to have a conversation. Chevy Chase, he didn't want to say anything. He was ripping on Chicago. Dude, the movie takes place here. Mm-hmm. You were asking him isn't it cool the Griswolds being in Chicago? He was like, didn't give a shit.
What's the director? Who directed that? Is it Farley?
That one was John Hughes. I think Christopher. The guy's name is Chris Columbus. I think he may have directed, but that was a John Hughes movie.
Yeah,
it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
So who did all the Breakfast Club and
John Hughes?
John Hughes.
Yeah, yeah.
So he had that run in those
Yeah.
movies. I love those movies.
But watching that movie in the theater, it was awesome. Mm-hmm. Everybody was,
I think
everyone knew the movie, but laughing together, feeling it all together. That's what we're going for.
I think the last time I felt that was in games when Tony Stark, at the end of end games when he and you see his Iron Man and everybody the movie theater goes crazy. That feeling.
Yeah.
That's what movie theaters are for. It's it's not enough everything going to streaming.
There's nothing better than walking out of a show and feeling
that vibe
connected to everybody oh, that was awesome. Wasn't that great?
And and the people on the outside of the theater don't even know because you haven't seen it yet.
Right.
It's you got to go see this movie.
That's how people are feeling right now. They're walking around with headphones on, listening to the show, and they're walking by people and they don't even know that, man, you just heard a great
Pat McGann show. This Pat McGann show is amazing.
That's why we need people to review it, download, subscribe, and interact with us. We have a email address. Send us an email.
The Pat McGann Show at teej.com.
The Pat McGann Show at teej.com. Send us a note. Calvin, tell people where they can find you, where they can see you, and I'm going to thank you again for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. And if you want to have me, you can find me everywhere at Calvin Evans Comedy, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you're going to get videos all day, every day. I got about 3 hours worth of comedy online. I got some interviews, some TV stuff. So go at Calvin Evans Comedy on all social media. Follow me. I need the money.
Lotion, man. That is straight lotion. All right, you guys, thank you for listening. Again, download, subscribe, leave us a review. We'd love that. And get to Tees.com. Get your lotion now. You go to Tees.com/Pat and you get a nice discount. We'll get you started on your new routine. It's uncomplicated and affordable. Calvin Evans, thanks for joining me. We'll be back next week. Chad Daniels is going to be joining us. Very excited about next week's episode. Enjoy closing out this month of September and go gather your harvest. Bye.